And in typical Batman fashion, he is now inside of the medical facility. Just head through this door, and the first thing you're going to see is like a heater area or a place where janitorial supplies will be kept. And what Batman needs to do is go through that vent behind him and crawl through to get into the main area. Now you're going to face, well, really your second, but your first challenging area where there's a bunch of guards wandering around with guns. This one's a little bit tricky because there's about 5 of them, and there's actually 2 waves. There's the first when you go in there the first time, and there's the second wave when you return to the room later. There's a Riddler trophy down there, but you don't need to go down there to get it if you're just playing through the game. So let's run to the end of this corridor, head through here, and it will trigger, you know, some audio between the bad guys and the hostages. And what you want to do is just get up on the gargoyles and start planning out what you want to do. This guy's a freebie right here, so put some explosive gel on this wall, and you pretty much get this guy taken down for free because you have this ready. Don't take him down right away. Wait until you're out of there. There's a second guard over here underneath this wall, which you can also blow through. See how he's right there? He'll stand there for quite a while after you enter the room. Now, by using this explosive, I took out the guy farther away, and I take down this guy also. So that's 2 down, 3 left to go. The best tip that anybody can give you is to be patient in these segments, especially on hard mode. They spot you once, you're dead. I know I've said that before, but you just got to be careful. Wait for the right opportunity to take somebody down. Don't run in. I actually had to redo this a few times before I got it right. Just hang out up on the gargoyles, remain patient, take your time. Now I'm putting down the explosive gel because I know they wander on this path a lot. So I'm like, maybe if I get lucky, one of them will wander over there and I'll be able to take them down. Right now, they're all standing in a tight-knit group. You can't do anything when they're like that. Alright, they're starting to separate, which means I have an opening. See this guy? He would have walked all the way to the end of that grid eventually, but I see an opening to take out this guy, and I take it. Just glide kick in and take him down. Now this guy's running to take him, so I need to get out of there as fast as possible. See, they know one of their guys have been taken down now, so they're going to remain, again, in a tight-knit group. Don't attack them when they're like this.
Come on, wake up! Damn it, he's up cold. What are we gonna do? Shut up and keep looking. Batman, can you hear me? Show yourself.
Another thing that makes them really dangerous is when you get down to like the last few guys, they get edgy. So their heart rate's up, as you see when you activate detective mode, and they're just really on edge, and they'll shoot it. They'll just shoot at random walls sometimes.
I don't want to worry.
Okay, they're pretty separated, and this guy is now on the bottom layer of the entire level, so I just hop down there. As soon as he turns his back, I'm like, okay, I've got this guy. And I double tap A to hop down here, right trigger to crouch, and I do a silent takedown on him. I have my gargoyle ready for my escape to get the heck out of there. Now the reason I did that was just in case his partner notices that he's down. If he wanders down there to check it out, I can now detonate the explosive gel. Yeah, if you ever can't see where somebody is, activate your detective mode because they light up like a Christmas tree. I get tired of waiting, so I hop down. He has his back to me, and I do a silent takedown.
Hello? Is there a doctor in the house?
Now remember, I did say that there are 2 phases to this. So now I go over here and I rescue these guards, and round 2 comes down from the elevator shaft.
I don't know what happened. One minute we were doing our evening rounds, and the next, armed thugs burst into the room and took us hostage.
Did they have anyone with them?
They took someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
They obviously didn't want to be followed. The elevator appears to have been powered down. You're going to be okay here.
We'll be fine.
What about the others? We heard gunfire. They could be dead. We should go and help.
Oh no, I forgot. Dr. Kellerman was in the patient observation room, and Dr. Chen went to surgery.
And Dr. Young went to X-ray.
Okay, stay here. I'll find the other doctors.
Batman saved us. I never really believed he existed.
We're safe.
Okay, so you see 3 exclamation points on the map that you need to go investigate. And to do that, you just hop down here, and there's a doorway. Just go through the door. After you investigate each of these 3 points, you will be attacked by the second group I was talking about before.
Please remain calm and move.
Just follow the branching paths, and you will get to the end, where there will be a challenge.
Since joining our team 2 years ago, Arkham is now the full.
Yeah. Remember when I told you about the explosive gel and how I like using it? Well, I lay some down right here, so when they charge me, I have an explosive ready for them. Goodbye. You know, that's one less thug I have to worry about. That could have went a little better, but I got through them. Okay, now they have this girl held hostage. Don't go through the doors and stay crouched in this whole area. Put explosive gel on both, not just one, both of the explosive walls before proceeding.
I've been ordered to make sure you are taken out ASAP. Looks like you're a bargaining chip. Gotta tell you, the boss is all over this job. Planned like a military.
Alright, you got both the walls covered. You can explode it now. I just go up top for a little bit better
Quite
view.
aware that this job, as you call it, requires friends. What I want to know is why you chose me. Did Joker specify me? Why don't you let me
That's
talk
enough
to him?
dialogue
I'm
for
sure
me.
We can settle this.
Now go down and talk to the doctor, and you will be done with this section of the map. Yeah, the door's locked, but you made your own, so.
What's going on? They were talking like they were in control. Is it true the Joker escaped?
Unfortunately, yes. But not for long.
I'd been studying Joker's case for months when he broke out. The warden was very specific he wanted Joker cured.
Bad publicity will affect his campaign for mayor.
That'll be the least of it. God, I almost forgot. They said they were moving through the facility, hunting down the other doctors.
Don't worry, Doctor. I rescued you first, and now I'll search the other rooms. You wait here. It's dangerous out there.
Okay, so this is pretty simple now. You've rescued the doctor. Just head back out through the doorway and proceed
There are
to
still
the
more
next
medical staff
person.
that need my help.
To their accommodation.
There's a total of 3, and if you get lost, use your map like I did. If you have detective mode turned on, you can see what's in the boxes. Sometimes it's an enemy, but usually it's just teeth that explode out. You can get them right away so that you don't have to come back later, or you can just wait and collect all the collectible items at once. I took a wrong turn here. I was supposed to go left up the stairs.
We represent all medical specialties.
Okay, you see there's guys up there? That means that I'm going the right way. Like I told you before, if you're ever in detective mode and you see bad guys, you're going the right direction.
#1 facility.
Who's the guy? That means son of a bitch's cash. What's wrong with you? Don't you know nothing? Cash, it's the bat!
Welcome to Arkham
This is just
Asylum.
fun.
Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution,
So I use the explosive gel and I take them both down with one explosion. It's pretty clean cut.
everyone knows the stories of various so-called supercriminals.
You know, you can get into combat with one or two guys, but anytime you can avoid it, especially on the difficult level, just avoid it and save your life for the boss fight.
Cash, what happened?
There was an alarm in medical. I heard someone shouting and found the doc lying on the floor. When I went to help him, the room was flooded with gas. These doors locked down. We can't get out. Don't know how long we can last.
How brave. Let's give Mr. Cash a great big hand. He could use one.
Okay, so Batman's got to save some people, again, from a gas-filled room. Just like last time, you just go through the vent and climb up here, and then go save the guards. It's the same premise as the first room, but there's more than one switch this time. There's actually 3. Now, you actually need to do that. I'm not just doing that to be a jerk to the guy.
Can't let that man die. I have to clear the room of toxin as quickly as possible.
Before you can proceed, you need to take out the first thing. So activate detective mode and you'll be able to see what you need to hit. You got to just kind of look around for it, and there it is. So throw a batarang at it, and now you'll be able to jump over to that ledge I just tried to and missed.
You can hear this. Board showing power.
Now the last one's in that room. Remember when I knocked down that guy, I said I had to. Well, you have to, otherwise you can't hit the last switch.
We'll be out of here soon. All three fans agree. We got full power. Room should be empty anytime now.
Alright, that's the last one. And now go talk to the guards and make sure they're okay.
Just in the nick of time. Next time, Cash, I'll just shoot him.
So what's going on? My radio went dead soon after you brought Joker in. I don't know. We lock him up, he gets out, and more people die. If I just had 1 minute alone with that animal.
Alright, so you've rescued 2 of the 3 doctors at this point. You just need to exit out that door, actually, and go get the last one now. Just follow the left wall, and it should bring you to where you need to be.
Staff needing my help.
Will all patients please remain calm and move?
Oh, I'm not sure I can keep it a secret any longer. I've got 2 old friends coming to the party. One of them is just terrified of me.
Alright, so this is the final doctor that you need to save before returning back to that main room where you'll encounter more armed guards who come down the elevator shaft.
I know.
Right now,
Just
you're just
not
going to have
for
to
me.
fight a few people, and to get past this, just
It's true.
beat them up. That's
you
it.
really are the world's greatest detective. How did you do that, Bats? Oh, what the hell? Get down there, boys. See if he can detect being punched in the face.
This is the first time the armed thugs start ripping stuff off the wall that they can throw at you from a distance. I recommend taking them out right away because you'll forget they're there, and if you don't, they can hit you while you're in the middle of a combo with somebody else. I actually get really frustrated right here because I screwed up my free flow combo and I was doing pretty good up until that point. So sometimes I'll just stop and wait for them to come in, open with a counter, and continue. Start over. Got time for the ground takedown. Every chance you get, take those. but be careful, because if you time it wrong, the guy's gonna run up to you and hit you in the face, and you'll have to start all over again. And I get the free flow combo because that's for a times 20 multiplier in a fighting combo thing. There's one at times 20, times 40, and I think there's one for times 60 or 100. I'd have to look.
Don't get too full of yourself, Bats. I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview to the main event. You'll see.
Alright, so all you gotta do is let this doctor free and continue on to the next area.
I tried to tell you. I couldn't speak.
Relax, you're safe now. I can handle these low-life thugs.
And there's the just what the doctor ordered achievement, meaning you can, you know, continue on your way. Most of these achievements that you're seeing are story tied, so if you just play through the game, you'll get them. Now this is a new enemy that's introduced. He has knives, and you need to cape stun him before you can even hit him, so he's a little bit dizzy. I make pretty short work of him because I've played through the game a few times and I know what to do. But just so you know, to get through those guys, you have to cape stun them. If you don't, you will not be able to proceed. Check out my best friend there, the map, so that I knew where I was going exactly. For the most part, the game's pretty linear, but every once in a while there's a room with multiple branching paths and you kind of forget where you're headed. I do anyway.
Did you find them? Are they okay?
Yes, they're safe now.
Batman, we've got another problem.
I need to get back to the mansion. All my research notes are there. We can't risk Joker getting his hands on them.
It's not safe, Doctor. The island's a war zone. You won't stand a chance.
It's my life's work. You really don't have the authority to...
I'll get her there, Batman. You ask me, it's about time for a little payback.
I don't like it, but... Who called the elevator?
Wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
Cash, take Dr. Young. Get her notes and then find somewhere safe to hold up. Everyone else, go to the observation room. Barricade yourselves in.
Okay, we are entering the final area of this section of the walkthrough. Batman needs to take out the next group of guards that have entered the building. It's a group of 3, and again, just use the same tactics that you did for the previous mission.
What kind of hospital is this? Looks more like a torture room.
Don't attack when they're together. Wait until they separate and take them out one at a time. This guy's far enough away from his buddies that I can take him down easily without a fight. I actually jumped down to the wrong level there, but I see that they're kind of close together, so I get the heck out of there. Like I said, never take on more than one at a time.
I'll find you. Do you hear me?
Remember what I said about patience? Yeah. You need it for these parts sometimes. Alright, finally they separate.
We got it under control.
Alright, I see my opening and I go for it. Yeah, unless you're really good at these sequences where you gotta take out a bunch of guards, I suggest just going with simple rather than flashy. Best grapple ever, Batman. I like how he's looking right at Batman and doesn't do anything. Alright, so I jump in for the final takedown. Break his septum. And now all I need to do is walk over to the elevator. Once you get in the elevator, that is it for this segment, and we will come back where I join you for the morgue.